That's a good thing. How do you want to start this one? Should we do the... You already fact-checked me last time.
Do you want to just use that same intro?
That would be kind of funny. But
Alright,
okay.
I can do that.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Hello and welcome to Ben Shapiro ASMR. So now we're going to talk about fiscal tax policy, and the Speaker of the House just got voted 15 times. That's more than any speaker in the world. So that actually makes him the best speaker.
You reap what you woe.
They're really going. They're really farming that woe line. Oh, it's her hot mom.
Pugsley looks like he's 12.
Eugene is on the mend and is expected to make a full recovery.
Oh, they didn't kill him, Caleb.
So let's focus on the
Either that or it's a lie.
and our very best yet.
Honestly, that's true. She did do that last time with,
Family.
Why does she hate her family?
they really digged into this. I mean, the original Wednesday was mean, but she didn't outrightly hate them. There was obviously sibling rivalry with but it was like a fun thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna electrocute you to death and he'd just be fine. This is really weird.
It's good to see you too, Mom.
She's nothing like her parents. I don't know how she turned out like this. Was she just raised by TikTok?
My darling daughter,
Oh no.
I made it.
Oh my gosh.
I miss this for the world.
This is terrifying.
Guess you misjudged her.
They're making it look like a horror movie scene just by her mom being there. What is gonna
Her
happen?
mom doesn't have an amulet.
A little walk down memory lane.
Stop! No, dude, stop it.
For you all to attend a family session this weekend.
No.
That's
See,
about
that's how
right.
she should have. That's how she should have spoken to the dude when
He
invited
came
to the
to-
dance.
Yeah.
We're only here for the weekend.
She has her selective nose.
What can I
She
hurt?
cares
I'm gonna
about
be
people's
honest,
feelings when it's
I've
convenient for
always
the
been a
plot.
Big fan of hair shrinking.
It's not that kind of head shrinking, mon chéri.
She's speaking Latin.
It is disappointing.
He's disappointed.
Did you just say that was Latin? That was French.
Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. Well, I'm glad you speak French, Caleb.
She's like, oui, oui, baguette. And Cameron's like, wow, Latin. Fancy.
No stone unturned, a bag and tag everything. Hey?
I got on the door train for a second. You speak Italian?
DNA results in there.
Never
He
thought
does.
I'd miss being a waterboard so much.
Hey, she's explaining. They nerfed
Morticia?
Pugsley. He didn't
Gomez?
used to be like this. He used to like be more like
It's
Wednesday.
been torture.
It's just what they do.
Enough!
I mean, yeah, that's, I feel like she'd be kind of
I
weirded
think
out by
it's high
that.
time Derek doesn't seem too convinced.
Wednesday, stop.
Bro,
This is neither the time.
in a therapy session.
Actually, this is exactly the place.
This is exactly the place to discuss
This is
murder.
not
If you refuse to tell me the truth, I'll just have to excavate it myself.
I mean, I'm honestly not against the infighting. It wasn't really something seen before, but it's not bad.
Thanks for the candy. Actually, that's potpourri.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say I like 5 more than 4, 3, and maybe even 2 right now.
It's
What
alright.
about you? It's better than 3, but that's not saying much. Here's the thing. This is the thumbnail, and this is the best episode since the pilot. Pugsley just makes this show.
Also, just since you don't know what French is, potpourri is just like scented plant materials. It's not food.
Thank you, Caleb.
Wednesday.
You're welcome.
I mean, you know, honestly, the Addams probably got away with murder several times. It's just that they're just really good at covering it up, and no one cared. Because they all did it, like in the original show, so it's like kind of weird they're treating it like this. There you go.
Personal development movement.
She's a Scientologist.
Control of their lives. After you take control of their bank accounts.
That is it.
Damn.
Oh my god.
It just literally is a cult.
Called it, not the real mother.
You actually married her.
She is her mother.
No, she said her stepmother.
Stepfather.
Oh, I'm sorry,
He's
never
hearing
mind.
goblin sirens do his bidding.
I guess she just really doesn't like her mom.
I didn't know Cameron was so pro-trans, just assumed, couldn't tell what this woman was.
I apologize. Well, I think she called her.
You
by her
apologize for being pro-trans?
Recruitment numbers are way
name. Caleb,
down, and
I will fight you.
Apologize for being based?
Siren can never change her scales.
Was that not a good line though?
You got
I mean, she clearly can though, because they all have skin right now.
That is true, no, but I actually did care about that scene. What about you?
I thought it was pretty alright.
Harvested hive number 3.
I mean, it's definitely better than what they've been doing.
I guess they actually didn't kill him. Which you would think, given the monster's history, it just would have.
Yeah.
I guess since Wednesday was there.
It did just
maybe
kind of
it's-
claw him and then run away.
I guess, yeah, because Wednesday was there, it ran away. Which implies that the monster cares about Wednesday.
It does seem to always run away when she's around.
I don't know what to do with the body.
What do you
It's
got?
something interesting to
Gun
note.
was legal, registered in his name.
It's one of her many.
Maybe
love
it's one of her
interests.
many suitors. It likes her.
I mean, it seems like that's the best, the best theory right now.
I like that they leave the
Did they leave
statue
mo-
there.
It's yeah. You'd think they would just take it down. What the
Also,
heck?
no way it got hot enough to melt the metal.
I do agree, though. That was a little weird.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look this up. Hold up.
How hot do you have to be to melt a statue?
What do you think that is? It's probably a copper statue, right?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
2,000 degrees. That's the melting point of copper.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if her fire would have did it.
So we know it's gasoline. So let's see how hot a gasoline fire gets.
I mean, didn't it take like the 9/11 jet fuel to do what they did to the Twin Towers?
Okay, it can get up to like 15,000 degrees for a gasoline fire, I guess.
Yeah. I guess that's. Yeah, I guess that's kind of fair.
I guess it could happen, but also like I don't really think it would be burning long enough to really get there. But I guess
They
it's
could've
possible.
They could have put it out though, like before it got that bad. They just didn't. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
know what?
the
They
guy-
never called the firefighters.
That's true.
And they were in like the center of town, right? So it would have taken them a second to get there. They're like, it's just a fire. We'll just leave it. It'll go out on its own.
That's how fires work.
Oh yeah, have the Mexican guy eat a full plate of tacos.
I mean, it is kind of funny that they literally went there.
That is a disappointment.
That's me.
Aw.
Huge disappointment.
That is actually kind of sad.
It's actually kind of cool to see how drastically her attitude changes around her parents compared to anyone else.
They actually did do some detail there. I have to appreciate that.
We tried. But his family were the oldest and richest in Jericho.
You're richer. You're the Addams Family. This doesn't make sense lore-wise.
Sobs were ahead the night of the rave and dance.
Did people even use the word rave back then?
But I stepped out to catch
That's a
up.
good point. I guess in this universe they did.
Garrett kind of looks like Dorf.
He does. Oh my gosh.
Driven by
That's
jealousy
self-defense.
and hate.
Interesting. That was a good scene for this model of Wednesday, to be honest.
Bernice!
She looks kind of weird in that angle.
Bernice
You can tell the
Merrimer
different
received a
director
call
from
that a
here.
tabby cat
Sent overseas, ended up drowning. Every last one of them's gone. So your father
Dang.
checked that
Is this like a soap opera?
and families.
Honestly, that seems like a more interesting show.
I like how all the backstory is just a different genre of show. The backstory is a soap opera, the present is a murder mystery, and also Harry Potter.
It is kind of funny that they've literally done that.
You didn't have
It's
to
gonna
get
be
me
like
anything.
Fangs or something.
Thought we got off on the wrong.
It's gonna be a picture of the full moon, because that'd be really funny.
That would be kind of funny. It's like, come on, whoop up right now. That's a Harry Potter moment. If it's actually the... Oh, summer camp? Oh, that's actually nice. It's from like
Wolf-
2007, 2008? Aw. Oh, you did call the moon.
What are these? Brochures? Summer camp. These aren't just ordinary summer camps. So camps for lycanthropy conversion?
Are they seriously trying to make... Oh my god, are they trying to make not being a werewolf a gay metaphor? Are you kidding?
It's really stupid.
Lycanthropy conversion camp?
What the frick?
Also,
don't
doesn't she... This doesn't even make sense, because in the first episode, doesn't she want to be a werewolf? She just
Yeah.
can't?
Yeah.
That doesn't
it's
even
like
make
this-
sense.
It's different writers who I don't think had the same thing in mind.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Okay, you see what I mean, though? I don't know why conservatives like this. Believe it or not, it's actually well liked in the conservative community, too, which is very interesting because you wouldn't expect it from crap like this.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense considering the whole crux of this scene is that gay conversion camps are bad. Which, I mean, they are, but, like...
This is so weird. I don't understand what is happening right now. It's like, look at her face. She's like, you want to be a werewolf. Why would you be against this?
It's very strange. It's like they just want to tack on social issues and they don't care how they have to morph the characters into it to do so.
This is why the official critical reviews, not the audience reviews that are pretty solid, said it was basically a step up from a CW show, and it would have been if it wasn't for Jenna Ortega, because she does elevate it to a higher level than it would have been. Remember that metaphor? Either it's like her hair is blonde, or it's not. And they're trying to have their cake and make it blonde too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue this. This is kind of
This
funny.
makes no sense.
I'm so confused right now. Her dad didn't say anything. His beard is so thick I can't even see his mouth.
Yeah, his dad
That's
just
how much
hasn't had
of-
any lines. They're like, alright, we need a father for this scene. We don't want to pay you.
They just got over one of the extras, just like, hey, you want to be her father?
They're like,
okay.
alright, we don't want to pay you a union wage. Can you just be an extra and we'll call you her father?
He's just like, just call me daddy. He's like, don't say it like that, sir. And that's pretty much what happened.
It actually every single one of his lines was him saying daddy, but they were like, actually, this is really cringe. We're just going to cut out all your lines. Pugsley seems too normal.
What's your favorite bait?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they made him so normal.
Wasn't his nose different in the first episode?
Yeah, actually, it's weird. It's like the prop department forgot. Grenade.
This is the fakest
It's like a
grenade I've
prop-
ever seen. Your grenade looks realer than that.
It's over yet. He's innocent.
Well, anyone could figure out who really.
What do you mean he's innocent? You were just getting mad and accusing him of it earlier.
You'd have to explain.
She just keeps
the diff-
flip-flopping on it.
Until that happens.
It's because
That's
of
why I didn't like the scene at the therapy thing, because it doesn't make sense she would all of a sudden start blaming him on it.
But
No, I agree though. It was pretty weird. It's like, I would be so confused right now if I was Pugsley. Be like, I thought you said he was guilty. It's like, yeah, but then I talked to him and he told me he was innocent. Now I believe him.
Ability finance has two of your fathers from Mexico.
Oh, cool.
One of the first settlers in America.
Goody.
Oh.
Goody. Bro, she called
Saw
it.
her painting at Pilgrim Road.
At least they tied it back in.
Wait. So
Wait, she said
Goody,
she was from Mexico.
Goody is Native American with blonde hair.
That is a little sus. I'm not gonna wait. In the 1600s, would they not have been like Mexican people yet, or would they just have still been like
The
Aztecs
Mexican
and-
people are just Native Americans.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, at that point, would they have been, you know?
In the
Yeah.
1600s, they definitely wouldn't have been white.
Well, I get that. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's a good point though. She shouldn't have blonde hair. Why? Did they just wanted to make
Yeah,
it
that's so
clear-
weird.
They wanted to make it clear that it wasn't Jenna, like from like Wednesday from now. So they said put on a blonde wig.
It doesn't even make sense. She wouldn't be that white.
I mean, honestly, yeah, because that is kind of weird. Because Jenna's like a mix of Puerto Rican, which is lighter skin, and like Mexican. So it's weird that her ancestor, that would be full-blooded indigenous, would be that light skin.
Also, why are there all like the British pilgrims in Mexico?
I'm guessing she migrated at that time. But wait, hear me out though. This doesn't make sense. She supposedly started the school, right? She came to America from Mexico, started the school, but it looked like they killed her when she was like no older than Wednesday. So how did that
Are they
happen?
talking? Well, yeah, you're right. Because I guess they're gonna explain that. He just walks right into it.
Fun fact, this used to be a game in the 90s Addams Family movies. They used to just dig up graves for fun.
Guess it's gonna be an Addams Family reunion in
They're
London.
really referencing that movie, aren't they?
You're both under arrest.
They just said the name of the second Addams Family movie. I mean, that's not entirely accurate for the characters.
Escape plan.
There was like cold-hearted criminals scared of the original Addams
I borrowed
Family.
it from Garrett. He died from nightshade poisoning. There were remarkable preservation.
I mean,
of
in the
salvage
second
and
movie,
invention.
they offed a serial killer,
Which means
and they did it casually without even trying.
dying.
Before you stabbed him.
This is the exact argument one of the police officers who killed George Floyd made.
For once, could you two get off of each other?
I didn't kill him, he was already dying.
Prove to me you're still worthy to be called my son!
So I'm just saying it wouldn't hold up.
That's a spike to punch bowl.
That's why they said don't.
Even though I stabbed him, I'm not the murderer because he was poisoned already. Wait, that means it's still his fault because he hit him so that the poison entered him. So it's still him. Oh my god. How do you write this badly?
You have to keep in mind though, the guy was stupid enough to walk into a
Get a
sword.
vial of-
How do you know his intent with the poison?
In it.
You were in charge of the case and covered it up.
Oh, they're accusing him just right to his face.
His reputations would have been trashed.
I think the only reputation.
Just
we
hold
worried
on
about
there.
ruining
Why is he
was
telling
young.
them this? He doesn't have to.
I remember
Yeah.
Garrett Barrett
Why would you just
told me
admit to it? I mean, like, he's a mayor, right? This could jeopardize his whole thing.
Yeah, he could have just said, I don't know,
No
and
doubt
they
with
would
the full
have nothing to do
support of
about it.
Ansel Gates.
I resent your implication.
What I resent.
But I
is
admit
that
to
you
everything
could have
else.
prevented
Yeah.
Garrett's death.
I don't think he realizes the Addams are still insanely rich.
What?
Telling them this is like the end of your career.
All charges dropped.
You can't just
My father
demand
will
that.
be released immediately with a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office.
You know what? Okay, hear me out. Even if he was stupid enough to tell them all that, it still wouldn't hold up in court because he could just say that he didn't say it. You know what? I just realized something. Her visions just are brain blasts.
Yeah?
I just realized that. Wednesday really is Jimmy Neutron, Ben Shapiro, and Raven all in one.
Yeah?
They called the kids the Rave, so confirmed.
All of them.
But he was a witch of great strength.
So she was a witch. I guess they did get one witch, Caleb. Well, I guess they didn't because she just killed the guy, but they tried. She's.
Proud of you, kiddo.
Oh, he said a line. Good job. They have to pay him now.
You and Morning Song are out of my life. Forever.
You know, I kind of forgot this was a plot line because they have so much going on.
It just kind of was at the beginning of the episode and they cut all the way to the end.
Ooh, she figured it
You
out.
participated in the talent show with my mother. Not only did you impersonate Judy Garland, you became her.
Yo.
You're a shapeshifter.
Wait, how did she figure that out?
That's a fascinating theory.
Wait, I think the hand, I forgot. I think the hand saw Rowan go into the stall in episode 2, then her come out. But if that's the case, why did it take her this long? if
Also,
that's
can
what
the
she-
hand see?
I guess it can, apparently.
I guess.
There's a lot of layers to this, but if the hand could see and that happened, then how did it take you this long to figure it out?
Not how Sheriff Galpin feels when I tell him.
You don't have evidence, dude.
You weren't so sad.
Thank you for confessing. I had a tape recorder.
Without casting
Is she the monster?
Without flattering light.
You know, that actually would have made
You and
sense.
Walker are the same, aren't you?
But if that wasn't the
Burying
case, they could have
bodies,
just expelled
cleaning
him
dirty secrets.
if they
I
knew.
did.
Alright, concluding thoughts.
Yeah, so now, April Blair. Well, April, you did better than whoever did episode 3 of it. Thank you.
Concluding
that?
thoughts.
That was interesting. I mean, it's better than okay. Episode 1 is the best, right? As of right now,
Mm-hmm.
was episode 5 better than episode 2?
I think it's getting better, but, I mean, it's still got some frustrating elements.
It definitely does, but I think episode 5 right now, after the pilot, is probably the best one. But I really wish the writers did some research for how the legal system works.
You don't even need to, like, it's a Google search.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
We're talking like intro civics.
It's literally, I know that because I looked it up on Google one time years ago and still remember. They could have done that.
Also, they just teach you Double Jeopardy in school.
They do teach. Yeah, I remember actually having a game.
It's one of the little vocab quizzes.
I do remember that. Yeah, I am kind of confused that they just forgot about that. Well, you know what, Caleb? If you didn't like that, you would love She-Hulk because they don't even try to look it up despite it being a law show. So
Well,
that
we
is,
wouldn't know. We haven't seen She-Hulk yet.
You know what, Caleb? If we get enough views, we will watch She-Hulk.
Alright.
Actually, dude, if you don't like this, you're gonna hate.
Alright, guys. If you like Wednesday, Child of Woe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give us 1,000 views so that we can also watch another terrible show, She-Hulk.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
And then hard cut to black.